7 blocks from City Hall. Auction.com is going to be holding another auction. Basement of the Sheraton. We need to block the doors, we need to get down in there, and we need to tell them that this is not going to stand. We are the people! Next Thursday, we are meeting at 9:15. A week from tomorrow. A.M. 9:15 a.m. at the corner of Pershing Square, nearest the Pershing Square Metro Station. I believe it's 5th and Main or Olive?
Fifth and Hill.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. We went to Norwalk initially because there was a disabled veteran who saw on CNN that Occupy Our Homes was working throughout the nation to stop foreclosures. And he called them, wasn't able to reach them, called Occupy Atlanta. They put the wheels in motion immediately, got in touch with us. We had a group drive him over to the courthouse to get his documents filed. Had another group at Norwalk, that was us, set so as soon as we got that information, we could stop it. We saved his house, we moved out, and we shut down another one after that. And we have the power to do that every day. This will not stand. We are the 99%. We are the 99%. We are the 99%. What? 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 We are the 99%. We are the 99%.
Cheryl Eichlein. I was actually the very first person to get an email from Sandra. She went to Occupy LA's website. Turn it around, Quasi. It's facing you. She sent an email through the Occupy website. For some reason, she picked civic engagement. It came to me. I sent it out to Carlos, out to our list, sent it to Quasi, hunted Quasi down. I want to read you a quote because what Matt said about the banks foreclosing on families, a lot of families might, or a lot of people watching, or a lot of people here might say, why would the banks do that? What would cause them to do that? I want to read you a quote that explains to you in black and white what these banks are all about. This is a quote. We must go forward cautiously and consolidate each acquired position because already the inferior social stratum, that's the 99%, of society is giving unceasing signs of agitation. Let us make use of the courts when through law intervention the common people shall have lost their home. They will be more easily controlled and more easily governed, and they shall not be able to resist the stronghold of government acting in accordance with the control of the leaders of finance. We must keep the people busy with political antagonism. We will therefore speed up the question of reform within the Democratic Party, and we will put the spotlight on the question of protection for the Republican Party. By dividing the electorate this way, we'll be able to have them spend their energies at struggling amongst themselves on questions that for us have no importance whatsoever. The people united
will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
I was asked who wrote that. That was written in a banking magazine over 100 years ago. This is not the first time they have tried to take our homes. They tried to take the farmers' homes in times past, and the only way you stop them is doing exactly what you're doing right here, coming together and saving each other's properties because they want to control you and they want to more easily govern you, and we will not stand for it.
Again, I would like to thank you. This is what's going to happen here.
Mic check.
My check. This is what's going to happen here. Now, we're still going through a process, a legal process with the Home of Faith. However, the banks are refusing to speak to us.
Yeah.
I spent all morning today trying to talk to the banks. They keep ignoring the calls like they always do. Yes. But it's not going to stop there. We're gonna embarrass them. We're gonna make this public.
Yeah.
We're gonna come and camp here the minute that the sheriff's come and place a note here in this door. We are gonna mobilize the occupiers, and I'm sure that there'll be many that would like to volunteer to come and protect this home.
Yeah.
The same thing that we're doing at Bertha's home. She already received the notice on her door. She was supposed to be out of her house by yesterday. We have occupiers over there, and they're going to be protecting that home. We need your support. We need you to stand together, because this is the only way that we are going to overcome this. This is not a Republican, Democrat, or Libertarian issue. They're all in the same bucket. We all have the same issues. They all have failed us.
Yeah.
So we are going to make sure that we put enough pressure on these people to start doing the right things for those that elected them.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you again. We love you very much. And
Get your tents ready.
Thank you very much for your parents, your support. I'd like to remind you of what they said years ago. Where there's unity, there's strength.
We shall not be moved just like a tree.
That's planted by the water.
We shall not be moved. Sing it again, y'all. We shall not be moved. No. We shall not be moved just like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved. One more time. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved just like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved.
All right, Mic check. I just need to make one last announcement. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I need to make one last announcement, which is on Saturday, this Saturday coming, we're going to have a planning meeting for the Martin Luther King Parade. The Martin Luther King Coalition is sponsoring a meeting at Southern California Library, just 2 blocks away from here on Vermont Avenue, 6051 South Vermont. From 2 to 4 p.m. We want to plan the contingent to march in that march to raise up our demand for housing and human rights for all. A mortgage foreclosure free zone in Los Angeles.
Yes.
A freeze on rent controls.
Yeah.
And an end to the harassment and abuse of the homeless in our community.
Yeah.
Please join us on Saturday from 2 to 4 at Southern California Library, and thank you.
Thank you. You said Saturday from 2 to 4.
thank you.
Saturday from 2 to 4.
What's your name? Kimberly King. I'm Peggy. I was in your show a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Oh my God. I was in contact with you.
Yeah, it's just an iPad. Thank you. Yeah.